Yo, what's up? It's your boy Anthony J.
And it's your boy Soulo.
Tune in to another episode of 16 to 16.
16. What's going on?
Bless. I'm Anthony J.
And I'm Soulo. Entertainment manager. Owner of one part of One Source, the other part of One Source Records. Yeah.
Shout out to Kurt and Janelle.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been working in the music business?
You've been going for a long time.
I've been in the music industry. For me, it's been pretty close to 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty close to 25 years. If not a little bit more.
Myself, I got 18 years in. Yeah, it's been going good so far, I guess.
What is the hardest part about running a label?
Dealing with different personalities. So that's why we come here to smoke and sip, or cigar lounge out of Missouri. We come here and get a peace of mind from dealing with all these different personalities, man, from artists to people that work for us to everything, man.
Yeah.
It's about the hardest thing for me.
I'd have to agree. I mean, it's, again, whenever you're dealing with different personalities, it can be tricky at times. But, one of the things that we've learned is the importance of having a strong core of people that are a part of our management team. You know what I'm saying? Soulo and I have, again, collectively been doing this thing for many, many years. And thankfully, because of that, we've mastered the what's the word I'm looking for? We've mastered what it takes to be able to woo-saw when things get crazy.
Woo-saw.
Woo-saw.
Who are the artists?
So we got an artist by the name of KB the Singer on all social media platforms, everything. You can download them everywhere, KB the Singer. We got an artist, STL Jacob. And then we got another female artist by the name of Charlene. Right now, man, when I say they keep us on our toes, they keep us busy. They keep us real busy.
What do you look for in an artist?
For me, I look for somebody that's like hungry.
Yeah.
Like I want you to be hungry enough where if we say, hey man, we need you to go do 17 shows this month, and then you probably won't see your family for a little while, but you're gonna do these shows, you're gonna make your money. You want to get to that goal the same way I want to see you get to that goal. That's what I look for in an artist. I want somebody that's just hungry, for real.
Yeah, that's really important in this field of work, because you're gonna have what we call your peaks and valleys. And I know myself personally feel that a strong artist is one that's able to persevere even when things aren't quite going the way that they wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? Those are the strong ones that I look for. Strong work ethic, somebody that's got tough skin, because again, you're going to learn real quick in this business that a lot of times things aren't quite what you think they are. Yeah. So the stronger ones are the ones that I look for. Ones that go to sleep thinking about their next move and wake up thinking about their next move, and then doing what it takes to get to those levels.
Yeah.
The studio, is it open to the public?
Yeah. You can book studio time. It's called One Source. It's easy to find. It's right on South Vanderbilt.
2222 South Vanderbilt. Check us out. Follow us at One Source Record Label.
Yeah.
Yes, you can definitely book your studio time at the label.
Yeah, man. Just book it through, the Instagram, One Source Record Label.
Right.
And get your studio time.
What advice do you have for someone looking to start?
If you don't have the money, don't do it. Just plain and simple. It costs a lot. And if you're not mentally prepared, don't do it. If you feel like you cannot put your time behind an artist like you would do with a female or relationship, don't do it. This stuff takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, and you're gonna have a lot of hiccups.
Yeah.
And you're gonna blow a lot of money that you're not gonna ever see again.
Be,
So
be willing to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Most of the artists that we've dealt with, you know, they come with a strong fan base already. So our thing is make sure that you're constantly doing things to keep your fans engaged.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Be willing to, as he mentioned, be willing to invest in yourself. Having a strong team behind you, like a One Source, that's a small portion of what it really takes. You know, what's the saying? You got to have a village.
you gotta have a
You
village.
got to have a village.
Gotta have a village.
How important do you think it is for artists to have a solid team?
It's super important. Without a team, like you know, if you go to school, you got a principal, you got the teachers, you got the cooks, you got everybody working for these kids to make sure that they succeed in life. Everything matters by having a team.
Right.
Without a team, you can't do nothing.
Right now, the industry is strongly driven by independent artists, and really solid independent artists. If you talk to them, a lot of them, the first thing that they'll say is, "I'm independent, but I got this person, this person, this person, this person, this person." You're one person, or if you're a group, you know, you're 3, 4 people, but you still got to have a core of people around you that's going to help you be able to cross some of the T's and dot some of those I's that you're not going to be able to do it. So having, I'm sorry, that you won't be able to do yourself. So having a strong core group of people around you is extremely important. Extremely important.
What are your views on the SEO lifestyle?
I love it. You know, I love my city, so I wouldn't change anything about it. I would want to see more record labels come here to help these artists that have so much talent, you know. And if they don't come, hey man, y'all come over to One Source,
right?
And we'll help y'all.
Fact. I think the music scene here in St. Louis is pretty solid. Of course, you got your Chingies and Nelly and the Lunatics, and you know there was so many more, and that's on the rap scene. I mean the R&B side of everything. I mean you got old schoolers, you got the Angela Winbush, and you got the Isley brothers. Are actually a lot of people don't know this, but they're actually based right here in St. Louis. So I mean I think the scene here is solid. Right now, what One Source is trying to do again is create an avenue that's going to help a lot of the up and comers get to those next levels. You know, with us being a baby label, if you will, I mean, we're relatively new. Part of what we try to do for a lot of the artists that we work with is solidify solid distribution deals. Because distribution is where it's at. Again, if you go back to what I was talking about as far as being an independent artist, you can be independent. At the end of the day, you're going to need a powerhouse behind you that's going to help your stuff go global. You know what I'm saying? So if you're independent and you don't have a good structure, you'll be booming locally, but outside of St. Louis, people won't know who you are. So again, I mean, it's one of those things where I'm always saying there's enough room for everybody to eat.
Everybody eats beef.
Yeah.
At this stage in your career, what are you most proud of?
Man, I ain't gonna stunt. Us starting this label and signing our first artist and giving the artist the vans and just going through that whole experience. For me, that was better than me signing my deal. I ain't gonna even lie.
That's huge.
You know what I'm saying? That was big for me.
And I'll touch on that in saying that both Soulo and I were signed to major deals.
Yeah.
So we know what that feels like. It was huge for us. I feel like we went as far as the Most High wanted us to go with that, to prepare us for what we're doing now in building platforms for other artists. So again, like he just said, that one of our highlights as a baby company, again saying that we newborn, is when we were able to sign our first artist and see the look on his face when we were able to sign him and then give him that bonus, and then from there take him to different stages and put him in front of different people that have been in the game for a long time.
Long time.
It's very gratifying.
Yeah.
Music related memory the wildest.
Ah,
You go.
nah, man.
All right,
You
I
go,
got
man.
it. So I had the flu, and this is around the time I was working for Tyler Perry. I had the flu, and we had to record 10 songs, and I was only in Atlanta for like 2 days. I was super sick. I'm talking about like probably had COVID at that time. Like that's how bad I was sick. Like we just didn't know about it. And you had next door. You had fucking who was that? You had what's her name? The girl with the microphone, singer. She did the microphone. Jill Scott.
Jill
Yeah,
Scott,
Jill
okay.
Scott. You had Tamla, man. You had all these people in the next room over, and I'm in Ronnie Garrick's studio, and I just started singing, and all of them ran in the room, and that shit scared me so much. Like it made me just start feeling like, dude, everything that I did in life is over. Like I was so scared. It just messed me up. So that was like the weirdest moment in my life for all of them running around. Like, who is this kid singing?
Right.
And not knowing that I was writing all that damn music at the time for the plays. So
Right.
yeah.
And for me, again, I've been in the scene on the scene a little bit longer than my little brother here.
Yeah.
So for me, it was, I would have to say, was meeting Patti LaBelle.
Yeah.
Patti LaBelle, at the time I was in a group, and I remember we were rehearsing for a showcase, and we were in LA, and Patti LaBelle, we were in, I think it was, I want to say Culver City or something like that, at a rehearsal hall. And Patti LaBelle was preparing for a tour herself.
Yeah.
And of course we were in there. We had none of us were really good dancers. So our manager at the time brought in a choreographer to work with us. And Patti walked past the room. Our manager was also the road manager for Patti LaBelle. So she just walked in the room and she talked to our manager, rest in peace, Woody Johnson. And she was talking to Woody, and we were all, trying to learn the dance steps or whatever. And Patti walks over and she goes, "Okay, so dancing's not where it's at. Let me hear y'all sing." So we sang, and and it was all Baby and Honey. And Patti is just an amazing, not just an amazing artist, but just an amazing person in general.
Wait, so you both do sing?
Yeah. But that's dead. Like I ain't even stunt, man. That singing stuff is cool, but like I love managing. Like this cat.
Here we go.
Here
we go.
You know what I'm saying? This cat, he was hanging out with New Edition when Bobby was around. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the whole thing. He can really sing. Me, I'm more like, I'm just a good entertainer. Nah, that's dead.
Go ahead and sing something, Soulo.
Yeah, I'll sing the cigar in my mouth. Yeah.
Okay, maybe towards the end of the interview, as you were saying.
What is the most STL thing?
Shit, I went on tour with Chingy. You know what I'm saying? I went on tour with Chingy. Wrote half of these St. Louis artists' records, to be honest with you. Helped out a lot of St. Louis artists. Managed Metro Boomin. Shit, helped out with Huey before he passed away. Helped out with Jibbs. A lot of these St. Louis artists, my name is attached to them. Do I get the recognition? Yeah. Probably not. Yeah. But at the end of the day, they can't say they haven't touched Soulo's pen or hand or anything like that. So yeah.
For me, I would have to say it's a couple things. I mean, I got so many memories. The biggest stage we've ever been on, as far as opening up a show, was for the Isley Brothers and the Whispers. Back in the day, again, I'm old school. I'm telling my age. And then we also opened up for the late MC Breed, Tupac. So we've done some things.
He opened up for Tupac. That's a
long. Yeah.
That was a situation. That's crazy. Man, I ain't gonna stop, man. He inspired me. Seeing other people, you know what I'm saying? 16 inspired me the most, man. I like 16 because 16 a hustler.
Yeah.
He a hustler, but he like a I'm a creep through the cracks and hustle. Yeah, he slide through the cracks.
He's out here.
I
Bro,
rock with
out
16,
here.
man. 16 with 16.
Bro, out
I
here.
fuck with you.
Yeah. I mean, it's again, it's if I sat here and just gave all those names, we'd be here for a very long time. So I'm gonna keep it local and just give some shout outs to Ashley Booker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give T Love in Orlando. What's Orlando's name? Last name? Watson. I mean, just Kyle over at Shop Ambition. Shout out to Fan Fame Productions. You know what I mean? Shout out to my sis Sherelle. You know, I can go on and on. It's so many people. And for anybody whose name I did not mention, charge it to the mind, not the heart. It's so many. Much respect to all of them.
10 years from now, where do you see your label?
I ain't gonna stop, man. I can see us like, I hate to say it, but I can see us on the level with the Rock Nations and the Universal, Motown and Universal. I can see us having drinks with Sylvia Rome by 6 months from now. So I can see 10 years from now, our artists actually having platinum records and we actually making money from this stuff.
That's right. That's right. I could see us sitting at an award show, watching one of our artists get their first Grammy. Facts.
So it's pop.
Yeah, you see us at the top.
Yeah.
What can we be expecting from your label coming up?
Well, we do have our artist KB, the singer, actually has a show that he's doing on the 23rd. It's going to be at halftime, and he'll be opening up with JR, and I think Gusto Diddy's on it. A lot of other local St. Louis artists. So we've got that coming up. There's video shoots that we're working on, and of course a lot of other production stuff. He's an amazing writer, so he's got some things that he's working on as far as writing for other people as well.
Yeah, it's just working. Yeah.
Okay, so now anything else that you guys have to say, and then where to follow you both and all together after this?
For me, man, I just want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody do good in this music industry, especially coming from St. Louis. Let's all work together. Let's all build something that these other cities doing by putting out these other artists.
Right.
Let's build something together and let's work together. That's what I care about the most. Respect is everything.
Respect is everything. And as I said early on in the interview, there's enough room for everybody to eat. You know, I know we live in a dog eat dog world, but you know, one of our mottos is, again, we try to be as honest and caring as we possibly can be, because I don't ever want it to be said that one source is anything but that. You know, we're upstanding. So again, I just want to see us all win. St. Louis is huge. There's a lot of talent here. We know a lot of people. It's time for us to do something to where the world can look at St. Louis and be like, okay, St. Louis is bigger than Nelly. It is bigger than Chingy. It is, you know what I mean? It is bigger than the Lunatic. It's a lot going on in St. Louis. And One Source is here to try to create a facade, or not necessarily a facade, but create that image that people can understand that, hey, let's really pay attention to what they're doing. Because it's some talent here.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's some talent here.
Crazy.
It's some talent here.
Well, speaking of talent, before you guys say what to call you, one of you guys has to sing.
I got you, bro. I'm going to take this.
Yeah, do it.
I'm going to sing like a snippet of something.
Okay.
On a perfect day, I know that I can count on you. When that's not possible, tell me, can you weather the storm? Go ahead. I'm just playing. That's all you get. It's a wrap.
It's your boy Soulo.
It's your boy Anthony J.
And that was another episode of 16 with 16. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm telling you, this is going to the top. Get on 16 with 16. Yeah.